Refashioning by Fashion, and today I'm going to be talking with you about how I make my sleeveless cut-off refashion blouses. Let me show you an example one. You've probably seen me wearing this. Okay, it's just like this. Button down, and then the sleeves are completely cut off. So I'm going to talk about what blouses I've done this with, and then I have two blouses that I want to refashion for you right here, because all you need is a long sleeve old blouse that you want to be a sleeveless blouse, and then a pair of scissors, and that's it. There is actually no sewing involved with this. So yeah, I'm going to show you the three that I've refashioned, talk about it. So yeah, I'll show you what the armholes look after they have been worn. Mostly, yeah, all the ones that I have so far were done a year ago or almost a year ago, so you can see how the blouses have handled up, and I'll talk about how I like to wear them and style them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll encourage you to go thrift some blouses to cut off their sleeves. So yeah, let's get started. First blouse I refashioned was this Gap blouse. I think it's from like the 90s, and it's just like this. And this blouse has been back and forth between my donating pile and my refashioning pile. And one day, because I loved the Peter Pan collar and the print, which has these little white hearts sewn on with white thread. So I liked that. It's really cute. So I decided, well, what if I just cut off the sleeves? Because I love sleeveless tops. Because I thought that'd be really cute, and I was seeing them on Forever 21 a lot last spring, and I really wanted one, but I didn't want to spend like 20 bucks, especially when I had some blouses that were like them that they needed their sleeves cut off. So I tried it out, and as you can see, this is the seam right here where the sleeve is sewn into. See that right here? And this is the actual sleeve. This is what's left. So I don't rip out the sleeve where it's sewn in. I take the sleeve, cut the sleeve off where there's a bit of fabric like that, and that's what you'll see on all of them. So there's a little bit of fabric, and this is my oldest one. I cut this like last April, I think, or March. So this has and it gives a nice texture, so it hasn't frayed all the way down. So that's nice, and I haven't had a problem with that. And let's see, on most of these, the armholes don't go down too low for me, but I usually do typically wear like a tank or a cami underneath them just anyways. So yeah, you can always do that underneath them if you're worried about them being too long on you. And if they are unreasonably long, you can inside the shirt out and sew the sleeve hem like from here and then go down and start. So you would start here, you would inside out the blouse first, working with that side, and then you would just sew down like this to create like a dart, and you would take away some of the excess space from the armhole at the bottom if it was too deep for you. So that was my first one. And then, let's see here, my second one, that other white one, and this is a blouse from like the 80s. And I love the blouse. It had long sleeves again, and then it had at the end of the sleeves this lace. And I loved it, but the sleeves and the way the sleeves fit, it wasn't really flattering, and it was kind of dated. But I loved the blouse itself, but I was never wearing it, even though I loved it. I didn't feel amazing in it. Now this is one of my favorite shirts. So I did the exact same thing. I cut the sleeves. You can see where the sleeve part is and where it's sewn in. So I just did the exact same thing, and I did this about last June, I think. It was about last June, and it's the exact same thing. So now I love this, and the nice thing about these is they're great for layering in the winter, like underneath a sweater if you want the collar part, but you hate the bulky sweater part and the sleeves. So it's great for wearing underneath cardigans, sweaters, layering under any clothes if they're a great layering piece, or just wearing on your own with a skirt, tucked into a skirt, or with skinny jeans if they're the longer length, and they look amazing. This is one of the longer ones. Or with shorts, and they're just really versatile and practical, so I love that. And then this is the last one I did, and I did it last July. And this was a Christopher & Banks blouse from the early 2000s. And I did the exact same thing here as the other ones. I cut part of the sleeve off, and this is the sleeve line here, and this is the extra sleeve. That's the exact same thing. This one's a little short because it is from the early 2000s. So, and it has a nice collar detail, and it's just really nice, and I like it. So I have, and then all the fabrics for these are cotton. The middle one, this one, is a more lightweight cotton. So, yeah, but otherwise they're usually just a cotton blouse. I have one that I really want to cut because I love the lace and everything, and it's more like a polyester silky blouse like this. So you see how it's beautiful with lace and everything, but the sleeves are so big, and I tried rolling them up, the sleeves, but then this is just so big, and I don't know, it's not really working for me, so I want to cut the sleeves off of this. And then this other one is one I got at a vintage shop last summer, and I've been meaning to cut the sleeves off this, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. It's like a tuxedo front striped blouse like this, and I just want to cut the sleeves off, so be like that to wear. So I'm going to show you how I do this. Okay, first thing you do is you take the blouse from the back and you line up these two seams together like that. So you fold it in half like this, and then you're going to be lining up the two armholes together from the bottom and the top. So down here you're going to line up the seam lines, and then like that, and then you're going to line them up here too. See how they're lined up? And then once these are all lined up, then you can cut away the sleeve, and you'll have the exact same amount of fabric for each side. So, and you can pin these together if you want. So, let me show you. Here they are together. So I'm going to take about this much of the sleeve. Here is the seam line, and here's the sleeve, and then I'll just cut, and then I'll cut all the way around, and then you can trim it if you need be after you cut it. So you can go a little more than you would want at first, because then you can always take away. I can't show and cut at the same time. Okay, so here are the sleeves cut off. And this is what the shirt looks like directly after cutting, and then I would clean up the edges so it's not as rugged. So yeah, I gotta clean this up a bit, and it comes out really pretty detail. So now it's just like that, and I'll probably be wearing this once the challenge is over, and I can wear my new clothes. So yeah, that's how you refashion that one. Let me clear up the bit. Okay. So now that is cleaned up a bit. So now I have another silk shirt. Okay. Alright, for this silkier one, I'm going to do the sleeves individually because I don't want to make any mistakes with the silky fabric. You can do that for the other one too. So you would just get the armholes lined up like so, and then cut about from the seam line here and then around the whole sleeve. Make sure that first cut. Like that, see? And then we'll do that for the whole sleeve. Okay, there you go. One sleeve's cut off. So now we're going to do the other side. So now, both of the sleeves are cut off just like that. So then I wear it to be like that. And then, yeah. So, I'm going to put this on for you so you can see what it looks like. So now it's like that. This one is a little on the bigger side here. So I think for this one, I am going to take it to the sewing machine and make that armhole a little smaller because it's kind of really big on me. It makes it look really big on me. So I'm going to take this in a bit here. So that would be a small. And it looks like it's missing a button too. I'm not sure if I have a button like this, so I might have to change out all the buttons maybe. But yeah, I'll take out some of the space up here to make it more slimming the rest of the way. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you and you now know how to do this. So yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye everyone.